Hi. So I'll be doing the quick reads for the weekend, checking in on the energies for each sign. It'll be a short read, short for each sign, long overall. So taking a look into earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. And it'll be timestamped. It's in the description box below or in the comment section. I will not be clarifying. Whatever comes out, and I will be taking a look at a person you're dealing with, an energy that surrounds you, that's with you, that's around you. And if you're looking at this and saying, no, I'm not thinking about this person, then you're lying, because you're looking at me. So, you are. So, I'll be taking a look into where you're at in regards to them, where they're at in regards to you, where the connection is at, and then I'll be pulling a final tip from the universe card for you. So, that being said, let's get started with earth signs. And Capricorn goes first. All right, Cappy. Are you ready to open up the game here? Okay. So, Capricorn. Can we redo this? Can we start over? I know like what I see. Okay, Cappy. So, for you, you get the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Death card. You want this. You want this to start over, this connection. I feel like there's been a pause of some sort. There's been some conflict here, some separation here, and you want to make things right. You want to take it on the right track here, but you have no idea how to do it. You know also that you need to put something behind you so that this can start over. Don't know what, if I'm not clarifying, but I feel like you're wanting this, but you don't know how to start it properly. Alright, you're very much confused about how do I do it in the right way, pretty much. Your person, they get the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I feel like that's where your confusion is coming from, because your person wants this connection. Your person's not going to let this go. However, I feel like they're hurt. They're working through some pain. And I feel like they're not done working through this pain. And that's why you're kind of feeling it and trying to give them the space to do that. But it's difficult because you want this passionately. You're like, no. So it's hard to keep distance here for the both of you. But you are, and that's creating a little bit of confusion. For the connection, you get the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So there is love here. There is wish fulfillment here. There's still conflict, though. So I feel like the two of you coming together right now will bump heads, pretty much, because your person still needs to put in some work. I feel like you do, too, in some way. You know, you're kind of attaching yourself to this brand new beginning with this person, and you're forgetting about something that you need to work on, something that you need to release so that this can happen. All right, so let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. Yeah, you still need to work on things, you and your person. Again, a cycle needs to end here. Something that I feel like is repeating, something from the past that you two keep repeating, something that's standing in the way of you two coming together. You need to be patient through it all. But something is coming to an end, and I feel like that's why you're feeling maybe a little bit unsettled because of that. Not the connection, there's love there, so I don't see the connection coming to an end. However, something needs to be left behind so that this connection can move forward. Some repetitive cycle, possibly. Alright, that's it for you. Taurus. Let's see what you got for us. How... That was funny. My cards made a bubble. That was fun to watch. Alright, Taurus, let's see where you're at. Okay, so Taurus, you get the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the King of Wands. I feel like this King of Wands is your person. Alright, this is, or it could be you in the way that you look at them. You want them so badly. This is a very passionate person. They're charming, So, whatever the case, you see this person as the one. Pretty much, you know, and you want to move towards them here. You're not doing it because this is, and you're recognizing this. If you would move towards them, it would be a little bit immature, and I feel like this is, even though this shows action, I don't feel it as action because you're stopping yourself because you want to be in this kind of energy when you approach them, and you're not there yet. You want to, that's where your focus is on, but you're not there yet. Your person, they get the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Your person is very much sad here about what happened in between the two of you in the past. Something happened here, and they're very sad about it. This connection is looking like a very stable and solid one for them. However, it is surrounded by a lot of sadness. For them, at least. For the connection, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. You get conflict here too. So, somebody here wants to move, but they're doing it slow, and I feel like this is you trying to move towards your person. And kind of like while you're on this squirrel, moving ahead, you're torturing yourself with options, with like, how do I, okay, so I get there, and then what do? Do I open the door first? Do I go in through the window? How do I approach them? You know, you're kind of torturing yourself while you're heading towards them. And that's creating a lot of inner conflict for you. I don't feel this is conflict in between the two of you. I feel like this is more inner conflict than anything else. Because you're taking your sweet time and you're creating a lot of ideas on how you should actually do this. Alright, let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. Whew. Taurus. You're putting up a mask in front of this person. You're showing yourself off as being this kind of person, like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you and I'm not gonna move. You come to me. Alright? That's a little bit of self-deception there because you want to move towards this person. I get a lot of showing off here. Like, I got this, and then you turn around and you're like, oh shit, I love this person so much, and I can't show them that because that will make me vulnerable, and this and that, and no. I mean, yeah, you're doing it, but no. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Virgo. Alright, Virgo, let's take a look at you. Okay, so, Virgo. So, in regards to this connection, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you want. But you know exactly what you want deep down. Because on the surface, you're confused as hell about it. Alright, so energetically, you're right there. I know I want this person, I'm gonna go get it. 3D kind of energy, you're like, oh my god. How do I, where do I, what if I, you know, things like that. For your person. Oh, your person is very much confused. Can you please go away? I have a little bug in here and I don't know where it's, can you? So your person is feeling very down, very burdened, and they want to come towards you. They just don't know how either. So you two are kind of in the same place, almost. I do feel your person is juggling a lot of things at this time. In the sense that they could be working a lot, having to spend time with family for who knows what reasons, things like that. You know, kind of like having obligations, a lot of them, besides this connection. So they do want to approach you, but not until they feel more free, burden-free, pretty much. For the connection, you get the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Empress. Empress and Emperor came out, which talks to me about a very strong soul connection. Neither of you are letting this go. However, I feel like in the communication part, not so good. It's not looking good at this time. And that's it. Let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. Yeah, you two need to still work, you know, go within and look for the answers, because there is a brand new beginning here for the two of you. And I feel like what you need to work on and what you are working on, I feel like, are boundaries. How to set up healthy boundaries for this connection, for... This doesn't even talk to me about this connection specifically. I feel like in life, because of this connection, you're actually learning that. It's teaching you how to set up healthy boundaries, pretty much. So, Virgo, this is what I have for you. And moving on to fire signs. Aries. Okay, Aries. Alright, so for your side here, you get the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Empress. This is the connection that you want, and that's that. You're determined, you know exactly what you want out of this. You're gonna go get it, if it's the case here. I see you being very determined, but also recognizing that you don't necessarily need someone to be in this place, you know, or in this place. You don't. But you love this person. You want to be with them. You don't need them to make you feel, you know? I like the determination, to be honest with you. For your person, they get the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. They want this partnership also. They may be looking at it in different ways than you are. You seem more detached a little. They do too in some way, but I feel they're more codependent than you are, but they are working a lot on that. I feel like your person is very intuitive, and they know exactly how to go about this. They just may have different standards, different values when it comes to commitments here than you do, you know? And that's how I'm seeing it there. For the connection, you get the King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. This connection is looking like it's heading towards something very stable, very grounded. You two are soulmates, the both of you know that. And you're ready to fight for this connection. You and your person, the both of you. You know, when or if the time comes, you're going to put in the fight for it, pretty much. Let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. Yeah, I kind of feel, you know, this is looking like the two of you are heading in the right way, as I said. However, you may be, the both of you, maybe a little bit too logical about this. I mean, where the hell is the love here, pretty much? Because it's here, but it's sad. I feel like you two may be a little bit too rational. You're not really... You're kind of going based on a plan. And neither of you like that. You're not going with what you feel necessarily. You're having this plan. Okay, now we're moving in together. Okay, we did this. Well, now what's next? Okay, we need to get engaged. Okay, we'll do this. Kind of like according to a plan kind of thing, which is not making the two of you happy here, completely happy. Yeah, this is happening. This is stable. This is grounded. This is... But it's lacking a little bit of that spark, that love, that feeling. And you both know this. It's not, you know... I'm not saying there's not love here, because there is, definitely. But you're sticking to the plan, pretty much. And you're feeling that, and you don't like that, neither of you. Instead of just going with the flow, you know? Kind of like, okay, do we want to get married? Yeah. Well, then let's go to Vegas or whatever, you know? Nah. You're like, okay, well, I need to have my family, your family, you know, all of that. So, that's what I have for you. Did I pull up? Shoot. I don't remember if I pulled a final tip from the universe card. If I didn't, I'm gonna pull 2 next time. Shoot, I don't remember. I talk too much. I gotta move on because I completely out of my mind. Okay, so moving on to Leo. Okay, Leo, let's see what you got for us today. No. All right, Leo, so you're still waiting for this love to happen here, and while you're waiting, you're not feeling good about it. I feel like you've lost faith that this is going to work out here, and you're still kind of waiting. But you're very much upset about where things are in this connection. You don't like it at all. Your person was moving towards you, and then they didn't anymore, and then they started focusing on work. All right, so there's your person here coming towards you, very, very slow anyway. And then they're like, this was probably too slow even for them. So they're like, no, I'm just gonna do this instead, you know, because this squirrel is moving too slow for me. So I'm just gonna stop, turn around, and go back to work or something. For the connection, you get the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Whoa. I feel another person at least involved here in between the two of you. All right? And it's creating conflict for this connection. And this connection is a very powerful one. The both of you know this. The both of you feel this. And it's like your person is wanting to come towards you and then is being pulled back to the other energy, or, you know, whatever the case. Before they reach you, they're being pulled back into the situation that they're in. So let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. You're manifesting your happiness here, all right? You're being single, you're manifesting that, being okay on your own. But be cautious, you may be a little bit too much in your headspace, not really, kind of forgetting that you have a heart. You may be a little bit too rational about how you want this, about how you're getting here, because I feel like you are getting here, but deep down in the heart space, you're not happy. I'm feeling this unhappiness. I'm feeling you're happy because you're here and you can make it on your own, and you're realizing that, and you're like, yes, of course I can. But at the same time, not truly happy in the heart space. So that's what I have. Sagittarius. My leg is numb. Oh God. Okay. I knew there was something uncomfortable about the way I was sitting there, but I was like, okay. Alright, Saggy, let's take a look. The Tom and Jerry cartoon here. Or the Titanic, basically. Let's see. Okay, so on your side here, you get the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the King of Cups. So you love this person very, very much. You know you're not being true to yourself when you're, in regards to this connection, you're not being quite honest about something. You're looking at the past. I feel like you're blaming them for some things that happened in between the two of you, and you know that's not right, but you still keep on doing it. Kind of like, oh, I'm not going to come to you because you left me and you hurt me, and how do I know you're not going to do that again? Yeah, you don't know, but you know, blaming the other person for how you're feeling, that's how I'm kind of getting it here. It's not quite the right way to go about things, and I feel like you know that, you know. Your person wants to communicate with to you. They want to. It's looking like they want to talk to you, and then bam, something happens that they can't come forward anymore. So it's like I'm gonna give a stupid example, but they have the phone in their hand, they're wanting to text you, and then their phone explodes or something. They don't get hurt, but their phone explodes. I told you it was stupid. So something is preventing them over and over again from coming to talk to you. And they feel very discontent about that. They don't like that. They don't like that they can't communicate to you something. There's resistance here in this for the connection here. You get the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. There's resistance here to moving towards each other on both your parts here, I see. You know? You keep on wanting to do it and then you pull back. But this is, I feel like it's more your person than you. It could be you a little bit, but it's more your person that wants to move. And then they're not. And then they want to, and then they're not moving. Let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. So there's love here on both sides. You two love each other very, very much, but the both of you are kind of waiting for each other. And the reason that you're not really, really, really moving is because the both of you are healing from something. So you need some time. You need some time and space here. And I feel like you're trying to give it to each other, but at the same time, you're feeling pulled towards the other person. So that makes things harder, but you still need some time to figure out what the hell is going on here. Alright, Saggy, so moving on to air signs. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's happening for you. You won't have a chance to confuse me today, because I'm not clarifying. So it's going to be like, okay, Gemini's in a good mood now or not. And that's that. If I clarify, I'll be like, oh, Gemini's doing this. And then 2 seconds after, oh, no, they're not. Because they're Gemini. They can't do that. Oh, Gemini, Gemini. What are you doing here, bug? There's a little bug here. Gemini, so there's love here, but something's happening, something's changing. In regards to this love, something is taking a twist here. And whatever twist is going to happen, which I'm not going to know because I'm not clarifying, is going to balance things out in between the two of you. So I feel like it's a good twist. We'll see. For your person, they get the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Chariot. Well, they want to move towards you, and they want to move towards you fast. I don't know if they're going to do it. This is movement, and I feel it as definite movement. But they're feeling burdened. I feel like they waited for so long that they're like, screw this, I'm going. I don't give up. You know, I'm just going to go. For the connection, you get the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Communication needs to happen because my dog says so. Because there's a lot of confusion still in this connection, and you two are waiting to talk to each other, but you're not doing it. You're being stubborn, the both of you. So this is not happening, and I feel like the confused one here, I feel like this is you for the most part. You know, not knowing exactly how to go about this connection, and this is your person here with the Wands there, because they have the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands anyway, so why not the 2 of Wands? So you two need to communicate about this. If the opportunity shows itself. Let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. There's still some pain here, something. You two are not done, okay? If you think you're done with this person, you're not. You two are going through some sort of a pain from the past here, some sort of... There's something that... There's the need here to talk, to communicate, because this hasn't been talked about. I feel like you are two people that hurt each other and then they just split. They left. One in that way, the other one in that way. And there was a lot of love involved. It's not like, okay, it's a stranger, I don't care. No. But you managed to hurt each other and it was never talked about. And I feel like it's time. It's kind of screaming at me here. So... I hope it screams at you too, because that's the most important part. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. But I feel like some things are left unsaid. And the spread here is showing me that they should be talked about, those things. Alright, Gemini? So, moving on to Aquarius. Bless you. Okay, Aquarius, let's see. Aquarius, you're going through some major change here. I feel like you're turning into this person, and for this particular spread, I don't feel this person as being, you know, mean, vicious. No. This person to me is someone that's very determined at this point. You're turning into someone that knows exactly what they want. They know how to get it, if they want to get it. This is somebody that's very determined, very assertive, very respected even, you know. So I feel like you're turning into this person, and this connection is doing that for you, and you're feeling good about it. You like it. You like it too. It's not only the people around you that are noticing this, you're actually loving this. Your person, gets the Emperor, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. There's a lot of control that I'm getting with this card. I feel like this person is trying to... I don't want to sound too harsh, because I do have cross-watchers watching this, and they'll be like, oh, screw you. But this person is looking like they're trying to throw in your face the fact that you hurt them. They're trying to manipulate you a little bit around that pain, around that, like, to keep you in some sort of a leash here, a little bit. But you're not having it. You're like, no, I want to be this person, not this person that you're holding so tight here. There's a little bit of manipulation that I'm getting in here. So for the connection, you get the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. There's a get-together here, but somebody still is very much confused about this connection. There is love here, but it feels like they cannot get away from this connection. For some reason, even though your person looks like the one that manipulates, I feel like it's them that are very much confused because they feel stuck. They feel like they can't get away, and somehow they turn it, they flip it onto you. And I don't feel like it's you. Let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. I feel like once this Tower moment happens for you and you will get into this energy, I feel like you'll get to this place where you'll just want to let this go. You'll realize that this connection is no good for you for some reason. I feel like you're getting there slowly but surely, kind of like, no, I'm done with this. You're, walking away from it, you're done with it. You feel like you gave it plenty of fighting here, but it didn't work out. So I kind of feel like this is looking a little bit like a wake-up call. Final wake-up call. Kind of like I'm not falling for your games anymore. Ugh, okay. That's what I have for you. So I hope it helped. And moving on to Libra. All right, Libra. Oh my God, you're jumping up fast. All right, Libra. So for you, you get the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords. I feel like just when you're about to move towards this person, you're stopping yourself because you're reminded of the fact that this person hurt you. So you want to make the move, and then you're like, no, they're assholes. I don't want to, no. Your person, though, your person's healing. They're trying their best to put behind them whatever doesn't serve them anymore, whatever is not good for them in their life. And I don't feel it's related to you. I feel like it's their life in general. And they're healing, and they're realizing that you're the one for them. You're their soulmate. There is a get-together here, the two of you coming together here. There is determination, there is strength. It's looking balanced for the connection. The connection is in a good place. However, you individually, you're having to work through some stuff here that may not even be related to one another. For you, I think it is, but for your person, not really. They need to work on something in their life. So, let's pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. Your person's not letting go of you. I know I have a lot of you watching for months and being like, yeah, but they didn't call me, they didn't text me. Well, this is, energetically speaking, they are not letting you go, all right? If they're not texting you, that's the thing on the surface that you can't control, but energetically speaking, they're still holding on to you. And I feel like you're really, really open to learning new things, to investing a little more time into yourself, doing the healing, doing all of this, learning whatever you can about healing yourself, about possibly opening up to even new connections here, new possibilities. So, this is what I have for you, Libra. Let's move on to water signs. Pisces. Pisces. So let's see. Okay, Pisces, so for you, you get the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're thinking about this person as being very charming, very beautiful, being the person that you want in your life. But you are holding on to the fact that either they left you, it could be even if you left them, you still feel abandoned. Alright, so you are holding on to that. You're seeing this connection as being very stable or having that potential to get to that place where you two will be happily ever after and things like that. Your person has the Two of Swords, the Sun, and the Magician. So all this person wants is to be happy, and they see that happiness with you. However, they're very confused. They have no idea how to get to you, how to make this happen, how to. They're very much in their head. They're at a crossroad. They don't know which way to go. Alright, the connection. You get the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I see this Queen of Swords as being you, as knowing exactly what this connection represents, and it represents stability. There's a brand new beginning here waiting to happen for this connection, and you know that. Your person is a little bit behind you in that department. They don't know that quite yet. They want to get there, but they don't know how. You know? Let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. I kind of get the sense that your person is trying to come towards you, but they're doing it very, very slow because they're very much in their head. And that's just being self-deceiving. Kind of like thinking, oh, I love this person so much that I'm going to go get him. But in like 2 days because I'm busy now. You know, kind of like that. So yeah, that's self-deceiving. So I feel like that's your person right there. Because they are moving towards you, but they're taking their sweet-ass time. So you know that, though. You know that, and you're just sitting there, and that's why you're feeling this abandonment here. You know? So it's really up to you. If you want to wait for this person, give them time, give them space, give them whatever they need to snap out of it, pretty much. So let's move on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. Okay, so you, my dear Scorpio, you love this person a lot. You love them, but you're still working on some issues from the past. You're sitting here in your throne looking all confident, all charming, all everything. But you're still having to work on some stuff from the past. Your person gets the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. They are moving towards you, but they're doing it slow. They're in this independent kind of energy, which is actually good. And they're pretty rational about things. When it comes to this connection, they're thinking things through, and they're coming a lot from their head space rather than their heart space, which is not necessarily bad, you know. The connection, I feel like the connection is in a time of healing. That's why there's no movement here. There's no real action. But the both of you are holding on to this and ready to defend it till the end, pretty much, you know. So, let's pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. Alright, so there is a get-together here between the two of you. You know, there's this, I don't know, going out to see a movie, going out to dinner, I don't know, whatever you want to do. But you two are coming back together here because you are each other's wish come true. However, the connection needs a little time right now because it's healing still. Alright? So, last one, Cancer. I gotta go, I'm gonna start a workout today that's very extreme, and I feel like I'm not gonna be able to move for like 3 days. So I'm really anxious about it, but at the same time I'm kind of scared. Not that I didn't do it before, but I didn't do it in quite some time, and I'm gonna be sore. The things you do to keep healthy. Alright. Cancer, let's see. Holy Jesus. Oh God. Okay, so Cancer, you get the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. This is something else. You know that this is a very strong soulmate connection. You're feeling that, they know that, your partner knows that. There's a whole brand new beginning here waiting to happen. You're ready to deliver it to your person. Your person has the Ace of Swords, the World, and the Six of Pentacles. They're pretty much in the same spot. They are going through an ending of a cycle, so that whatever the cycle is, the ending of the cycle is going to bring balance to the two of you, to this connection. Alright, this connection is heading towards something very stable. Marriage, possibly. You two, again, soulmates here. And it's looking like it's very, very stable. I don't even want to clarify anything because, you know, well, first of all, I can't. But second of all, this is something that I wouldn't clarify anyway. So, let me pull up a final tip from the universe card for you. There are still some things that you need to work on. Be cautious of this energy popping up in this connection. I feel like it's gonna. If you take this kind of stand where you're like trying a little bit to control the situation in some way, like let's say you're texting your person and they don't answer right away and you're like, oh yeah? Okay. Well, when you text me, you'll see. Pretty much. And that's coming from here. You know, from I'll show you. Because you left me and now I'm going to leave you, pretty much. There's a little bit of that here. Not too much. Not too much. There's a lot more maturity than that overall. So, be cautious of that though. So, that's it. That's what I have for you. I will go and do this workout and I will not move for 3 days and I will see you next time. Bye.